You want to be used by God? You want to be used for His purposes? Do you know what that looks like? What does it look like to be used by God, to be involved in this purposeful plan? And for a long time, I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know where I fit into it all. It seemed like everything I tried, the doors were just shut in my face. Anybody been there? And you wonder, well, where's my part? What am I on earth to do? What am I here for? What is my life's meaning? How can I get involved? What is the big plan? Lord, how do you want to use me? Do you pray that prayer? Offering yourself to God for His service. What a high calling that is. Lord, how do you want to use my life? Church, I've got good news for you here, that God can use our past for our future. How many knows that? God can use our past for our future. You know, God's used my past in several ways. You know, I mentioned before how I used to mumble. God got a sense of humor. Does He show off His glory? How He can use us. I used to mumble a whole lot. I was quiet. I was even shy. I didn't say much. I remember I worked at a gas station right up the street from my house. It's about the only job I could get to that was in distance. I'd lost my license, and so I'm riding my scooter. Just imagine me pulling up there to my job on my scooter, and there I was. That's where I was employed on and off for several years. And you know, there at that gas station, I can see God at work. You know, hindsight's 20/20. I can see how God was using me then. And even at that time, I may have not have seen it for what it was. But you see, God had me there in the gas station so I could develop some skills. I call this the preparation stage. This development of skills. You see, I had to work on some things. I needed to work on some communication skills. I had to develop these skills. I had to develop my listening and communicating. How many know that listening is a big part of communicating? You want to be a good communicator? Improve your listening. That's how you can be a good communicator. Improve your listening. Listening is a big part of communicating. Learn to listen and therefore improve your communication. There I was working at this gas station. And people would come in and they'd share with me. It was the strangest of things. I didn't understand it all, right? I had people come into the gas station. They'd share with me all sorts of details out of their life. Why were they opening up to me? God can use you where you're at. See, there at the gas station, people would come in and they'd share all sorts of things with me. Details about their life, talking about their life from everyday events to deep personal issues and situations. My. You see, God was preparing me then for what I'm doing